Hi everyone, I have a lot of comics to show you, so let's just get right into it. First I have issue 4 of Huck by Mark Millar. Read the first two issues, really enjoying it. It's about a not so everyday superhero. I won't spoil it, I'll just recommend it. The art style of the interiors is great too. Then we have Grant Morrison's 18 Days issue 7. A beautiful cover. Grant Morrison's 18 Days issue 8. Grant Morrison's 18 Days issue 9. And then we have Garth Ennis's Code Prue issue 2. Love this cover swipe, if you will, of Pretty Woman with the famous poster or cover movie poster for the movie with Julia Roberts and Richard Gere. Then we have Dreaming Eagles issue 1 with a beautiful Francisco Francavilla cover. Another series by Garth Ennis about African American soldiers, fighter pilots in World War II. Dreaming Eagles issue 2. Another Francavilla cover. Then we have Johnny Red issue 4 and issue 5, also by Garth Ennis. Then we have The Dark Knight, The Master Race issue or book 4, the hardcover. I'm collecting the single issues and the hardcovers. So this is book 4 with an amazing Joker on the cover. And the single issue for book 4. Really love this cover too. Then we have Harrow County issue 11. I'm really behind in reading this. Love the first issues I read, so never can go wrong with a good horror series. Issue 12. Big Trouble in Little China issue 22. X-Men 92 issue 1. Love the Secret Wars tie-in. Love the animated series, so couldn't pass up this new number 1. Issue number 2. The series, or at least the Secret Wars tie-in, had a really nostalgic feel to it. It was very true to the animated series of the 90s. Issue 3. Then we have Weird World issue 5. With again an awesome Mike Del Mundo cover. The interiors are amazing. I'm really liking or loving his style. It's just like nothing I've ever seen anywhere else. Colors and the pencils, just amazing. Then we have Star Wars issue 17 with Han and Luke on the cover. Darth Vader issue 18. The Star Wars titles, I have been reading those religiously, so I'm up to date with those, or I will be after I read these. Issue 20, Darth Vader. Star Wars C-3PO. This was a special. A lot of my good friends weren't so excited about this one because it starred C-3PO, but when I showed a preview on Twitter of the interior art, I was able to sell it to a couple of my friends. I don't know if you can see it that well. Let's see if I can get a good example. Let's see. The interior art is really something else. I was going to get it nonetheless because I'm picking up every Star Wars title Marvel is putting out there. So this one, and then we have Poe Dameron issue 2. Enjoyed issue 1. Curious to find out what issue 2 will bring. Then we have Obi-Wan and Anakin issue 3 and issue 4. So far it's been a great little mini-series. Then we have Kanan the Last Padawan issue 12. I believe this is the last issue. Anyways, it's been a great series. I highly recommend it. After Darth Vader, it's my favorite Star Wars title by Marvel. Then we have Jacked issue 5 of 6 with some awesome Glenn Fabry art on the cover. Issue 6 of 6. Johnny Red issue 6 with an amazing cover. Need to look up who did the art on this cover. Mick McMahon. It says so on the site. I love this art style. I feel like I've seen it somewhere else before. Dreaming Eagles issue 4 of 6. Love these covers. A Train Called Love issue 7 of 10. Miniseries by Garth Ennis. Issue 8. Then we have Bruce Lee, The Dragon Rises issue 2. Missed out on issue 1. Need to find it online. Probably going to get it on eBay. I'm a big Bruce Lee fan, so when I saw this title announced, I just had to pick it up. I read that his daughter worked on the comic as well, so that's interesting. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 3. The Dragon Zord. Going all bad on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Then we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 5 of 6. DMNT versus Batman. Loving the Joker and all the other Arkham inmates. On the cover, issue 6 with Ra's al Ghul in the back. Swamp Thing issue 4 of, was it 5 or 6? Can't remember. By Len Wein. Amazing cover. Always love pinks and purples on covers. Then we have Wonder Woman issue 77. Wonder Woman 77. The special issue 3. I remember watching the series on the TV show with Linda Carter on TV when I was a little kid, and I just had to pick this up. We Are Robin issue 10. A great Lieber Michel cover. Issue 12 will be final issue of this title. Another great cover by Lieber Michel, issue 11. And then we have Old Man Logan issue 6. The covers of this title have been amazing too. And the interiors too. Let's see if I can get something that's not too spoilery. If you're familiar with Sorrentino's art style, you know it's worth getting for the art on its own. Then we have All New Wolverine issue 8. curious to find out what that shadow behind the all-new Wolverine is. It won't be the real Wolverine, that's for sure. What do we have? I also have a couple of issues that I picked up from my fiance. Grumpy Cat and Pokey issue 2. There are always, I believe, 3 issues you can choose from. So every time a new issue gets announced, I ask my fiance which one she prefers, and then I pre-order it for her. Issue 4. This looks like it's inspired by an animated movie I saw as a kid, but can't come up with a title. It's about all these household devices like a vacuum cleaner, and I believe even a blanket that go on some kind of an adventure, and a toaster. Can't come up with the title. And then issue 3 is an amazing cover, a funny little cover swipe. The Good, the Bad, and the Grumpy. The Dollar Trilogy by Sergio Leone is one of my all-time favorite movie trilogies, so I'm glad she picked this one. Then I have, let's see, yeah, finally I got the DC Comics previews. I already made up my mind as far as DC Rebirth goes, as to what titles or title I'm going to pick up, and for now it's only going to be All-Star Batman. I'm going to try out Batman number 1 too, but I'm going to just keep it on All-Star Batman for now. Then I have a little package. I went to a comic book store that has comics and comic strips in Dutch, German, French, and English. They were going out of business, sadly, but you can still contact them online to order some books, but it's very local. He delivers the books with his bike, so don't think he'll be delivering to the US or Joachim, if you're watching, to Sweden or to Canada. Mike and Johnny, or the UK, for my UK friends. So I picked up a couple of books. They were all discounted, so I just went through all his books that he still had left, and I came home with these two. Vamps, it's a Vertigo title. It was 50% off. I really like Vertigo titles, especially the older ones. This is a mini-series about some vampiric femme fatales, so I flipped through it, looked interesting, and it was only €5, so couldn't pass it up. Let's see if I can get something interesting to show. Just to give you an idea of the interior art. Then we have Neil Gaiman's Eternals. I have it was 30% off of cover price, and the cover price is $25. So I have the Jack Kirby Eternals omnibus. So I look forward to reading that and then seeing what Neil Gaiman did with the same characters. Because it says on the back, more than 35 years ago, comic legend Jack the King Kirby returned to the House of Ideas with perhaps his biggest idea of all, the universe of the Eternals. And then flash forward to 2006, superstar creators Neil Gaiman and John Romita Jr. have boldly taken on these concepts with a loving hand, in the process telling a fresh and crackling fun yarn full of mystery, suspense, and majestic power. So really looking forward to seeing what both creators have done with the same characters. What else do I have to show? I also got some free comics for this free comic book day. It was just these packages you could choose from, so you couldn't on the site where I ordered it. It wasn't. You didn't have the choice to pick individual issues. You just had these packages, so I went with this package. It has the Pokemon free comic book day comic, Valiant, ROM issue 0, Suicide Squad issue 1, Harley Quinn on the cover, Serenity, Civil War 2, Camp Midnight, Doctor Who, what's this? Boom Studios 2016 Summer Blast, Bongo Comics, Bart Simpson, and other Simpsons characters on the cover, Bob's Burgers, and Archie by Mark, an issue by Mark Waid. Then I have two comic book related stuff, two things to show you guys before this video is over. First I have a notebook. Don't know if you can see it that well. It's with the Joker on the cover. It's just this beautiful fake leather notebook that I'm going to use as a tome. Yeah, so I saw this solicited, so I just decided to pick it up. Then I had this on pre-order and came out, so I let them ship it to my house, and it's the Gotham Central omnibus by Brubaker and Greg Rucka. It's a big, heavy omnibus. I haven't read any of the issues contained in this omnibus, but I've heard nothing but great stuff. I've been meaning to pick this up for a long time now. I first wanted to pick this up in the hardcovers, but when I heard this was coming out, I decided to go for the omnibus instead. So I believe that's everything I have to show you guys. I also got a Marvel Unlimited subscription from my fiance, so that's great. I've been reading Civil War, the entire event on it since I watched the movie about a week ago, I think now. I really enjoyed the movie, and I read the main event in an oversized hardcover that's somewhere on my shelves there, but I didn't get the chance to read all the tie-ins, especially because I wanted to collect them in the oversized hardcovers, and for instance, the Spider-Man one is going for crazy prices, so I'm settling with reading it just on Marvel Unlimited. That's what I have for you guys. I went to my shop today and picked up a bunch of comics from one title. I'm doing a separate video for that one, so you can look out for that one. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.